he's coming up on some slower cars. That's Greg Ray right in front of him, and he's going to have to be very careful. He can't slow up too much, though. His teammate's only a second and a half behind him, so he's going to have to probably make this pass. He can't just follow Greg Ray.
There it is, the white flag. One more lap to go. 2.5 miles for Helio Castroneves. He'll pass Greg Ray going into turn number 1, and now DeFerrin gets hung up behind some slower traffic just momentarily. But Castroneves brings it safely through turn number 2 and on to the backstretch. Well, 671 men and women have competed here in Indianapolis in the 85-year history of the 500. Only 60 have experienced the ultimate thrill of winning here. The date of May 27th, 2001 will forever be etched in the memory of Helio Castroneves. He has realized the ultimate dream. Helio Castroneves has won the Indianapolis 500. And Roger Penske wins his 11th, and the cars finish 1-2, Vince.
Castroneves 2 seconds ahead of DeFerrin. White flag comes out, 1 mile to go.
White flag.
So Sam Hornish, how do you play it? Do you play it safe? Final lap for all of them.
He's got no choice, Paul. He's not going to catch the guys in front of him. If he has to finish behind Treadway, just take the points. It's a long season. There's a championship to win.
And Helio Castroneves becomes the 29th.
Way to go, guys.
29th different winner to win an IndyCar race at Phoenix. Marlboro Team Penske, first and second. Panther Pennzoil third.
Stop, finish on the racetrack, Helio. Stop, finish on the racetrack.
All right, which fence is it going to be? Tracy now making the move. Tracy gets around Giafone. Tracy now second.
Keep it in there.
Castroneves just ahead. Franchitti gives them both room.
That was the radio contact from Barry Green saying, get to the left, get out of the way. They got a team car that might have an opportunity to win the Indy 500.
Castroneves in a car that has to be running on fumes now with Paul Tracy all over the back end.
And you heard Paul's radio before, go full rich, and what that means, full rich, the fuel's getting all the motor's getting all the fuel that it needs. It's going to produce maximum horsepower.
Full rich is power. Onto the front stretch in Indianapolis. Tracy.
That's a boy. Point flag next time. That's it.
Leader's been told to use full rich if he has to. He just said, that's the guy. And in the Penske pit, Paul, they are sweating bullets, literally. They know the white flag's up next time die as Tracy stalks and closes.
Tracy looks to the outside. Whoa, and the car in trouble right down against the wall. White flag, yellow flag are going to come out together.
Paul, that is the race right there.
Yeah, baby!
He ran just a spurt of fuel, and Paul Tracy's going to get it.
Scoring goes back to the previous lap. Unbelievable, but...
Yeah, baby, yeah!
But he does have to finish.
Gonna say, Paul, that's the key. He's got to get around even under yellow, and they're still concerned.
So, Helio Castroneves got to get through all that debris, and the engine has to stay running all the way to the backstretch, down the front, around turn 3, around 4, and then he'll have it. It's not won yet.
And they're telling him on the radio, go real slow, and milk it for every bit you can. Cindric on the radio, they're still very nervous, Paul.
Wilbur Shaw, Maury Rose, Bill Vukovich, Al Unser, all have had back-to-back wins. Castroneves may be about to add his name to that list. Oh, agonizingly slow. And of course, Tracy looking for any opportunity, any falter at all. He's done it! Helio Castroneves played the economy game and wins the 86th Indianapolis 500.
The 12th win for Team Penske, Paul. The captain played his cards and he won. Helio Castroneves is now a 2-time winner in only 2 starts.
Should see white flag next time around. There it is, 1 lap to go. Castroneves looking to break the slump. Can Tony Kanaan close in this lap? Castroneves looking for his 4th career win. And now he can almost roll to that finish. Kanaan can't do it. He can't catch him. Castroneves breaks the slump, takes the win.
Way to go, guys.
And celebrating Castroneves moves to 3rd in the IRL standings. Tony Kanaan takes the points lead. Castroneves is 10 points back.
Castroneves just too strong for him.
There's the white flag. 1 lap to go. It was at this point last year. Jill DeFer ran out of fuel. Will it happen again? Will history repeat itself? Sam Hornish with one last opportunity off the 3rd corner down this long straightaway. They have traffic out in front. It won't play. Look at this on the high side. He won't have a chance now.
No.
A good move, a good block there by Castroneves. And Helio will take his 2nd win of the feature or the season by just an eyelash over Sam Hornish. 1700ths of a second. Herta takes 3rd. DeFer in 4th. Breck 5th. 6th was Al Jr.
Mira is very hungry. He thinks he should have a win.
Kanaan hasn't finished all the laps of competition yet. We have 2 to go. Look at this restart for Castroneves. Goodbye. That's it.
Castroneves got a huge jump on everybody. There's a cone down there. They're supposed to wait till they get that cone to get on the throttle. Obviously, Castroneves wasn't taking any chances. He got on the throttle way before they got there.
Now we'll see some blocking.
Well, that was a great job by Castroneves to protect his lead, and he's going to give him the victory. Otherwise, anything could have happened.
Well, he's finally going to find victory lane this season.
Now, it doesn't appear like anybody, because they were so surprised, they got so strung out, it doesn't appear that anybody's going to be able to get an advantage on that restart. Although here comes Tony Kanaan to the outside of Dan Weldon.
This is for 2nd position. And Weldon's going to hang on, I do believe. No, Kanaan got him. Kanaan got him.
Wow. What a way to end the season.
Kanaan got him. There's a big handshake from Michael.
By A.J. Foyt the 4th. A.J. Foyt doing a very big service to Dario Franchitti. This is definitely the race to the finish. As they come down on the restart, the green flag is out.
Great restart by Helio Castroneves on the gas going into 3. Looks like he caught Dario off bar just a little bit. We'll have to see if Dario has the car right now to be able to get up to behind him within 1 lap.
It's the final lap. The checkered flags come out. Helio Castroneves is money in Richmond, Virginia. The 7th career win for Helio. He pulled a Jordan. His first win this season. His last win came in Texas back in October of '04. 2nd win for Toyota this year. And Helio Castroneves, I guarantee you, is not thinking about the pain. Get ready, folks. This man has
the checkered flag here, Helio. Here's the checkered flag.
His first win since Richmond last year. That was 12 races ago. And here's your winner.
Great job, guys. Great job. Hey, Helio, we got to use that motor this week, so don't ruin our motor. Have some fun.
Let's talk to, I'd love to be able to talk to Castroneves right now, wouldn't you guys? Well, we're going to get a chance to talk to him in victory lane.
You want to talk about a dominating performance. It is Helio Castroneves.
As he cakes the white flag, he has led now 183 laps. And if he leads number 184 out of 200, he's going to take the checkered flag first. As there you can see Dan Weldon in second place. And in the backstretch for the final time, Helio Castroneves looking for his 9th career win, his 2nd consecutive win this season. First time back-to-back that he has done it in his IRL career. The checkers are out, and the win goes to Team Penske. Helio Castroneves, Dan Weldon 2nd, Tony Kanaan 3rd, Sam Hornish Jr. 4th, and Buddy Rice rounding out the top 5.
Castroneves, unbelievable. And remember, Indy, Weldon dominated Indy. Same thing. Weldon had Indy dominated. Had it dominated here.
So down the backstretch for the final time, Helio Castroneves looking like he's going to win again. Hang on as they go through turns 3 and 4. Dixon and Weldon. Not going to be enough. Helio Castroneves takes the win. His 10th career victory.
And Hornish gets sharp at the line.
That was for 4th position. I was listening to Helio hooping it up. His 3rd win this year. It's going to extend his points lead. He becomes the 4th two-time winner here at Texas. Look at white flag this time by. 1 to go. You heard it on the radio. And the margin this time at the stripe. Again, 1.6 seconds. So it looks like Helio Castroneves, all he has to do is negotiate this 2-mile circuit at famed Michigan International Speedway to pick up his 11th career win.
And will he climb the fence? I'll guarantee he'll climb the fence, Scott. He'll definitely climb that fence. He wants this win bad, that's for sure. He talked about it all week.
Get ready, folks. Here he comes, his 4th win of the season. He's already got the hand up in the air. He ought to have the number 1 finger because he's your new points leader.
Good job, buddy. Talking about you guys are awesome. Awesome. Thank you, God. Woo! If they let me race, I can win this thing. I'm telling you.
His first win at Michigan, the first for Team Penske in the Indy Racing. And look at Danica. She is just furious.
Stomping her feet.
Let's go to Jackaroo.
And this is where it's so important to get great acceleration. We talked earlier before about
White flag, Helio, white flag.
the Penske car gets just a great run coming off that last turn.
1.8 miles to go. 14 turns starting now for Helio Castroneves. Can he hold off Scott Dixon? Does Dixon have anything left to try and get around Helio?
Well, if he doesn't make a mistake, guys, get the fence ready because you know where Helio's going to go if he wins this race.
Bet you there's more than one photographer over there this year.
Yeah, but what part of the fence is he going to stop on, Marty?
I think he'll go to the same one, right there between 1 and 2. Not too many more corners coming up on turn number 9. It's going to take a mistake right now by Helio. Into turn 10. 13 and 14, and for Helio Castroneves, as he comes down the front straightaway, it will be his 12th career win. Ties him 2nd on the all-time win list with Dan Weldon, his 2nd road course win and 2nd in a row here at St. Pete.
Great job. You were awesome.
Tony Kanaan gave it everything he had, but he used the car up. He crosses the line 7 seconds behind in 3rd. Then in 4th, it will be Marco Andretti.
He's having brake issues today because he had been through that area so many times previously, and I watched the way that he was driving into the turns, and certainly I believe that was his problem.
Well, the white flag is out. You saw it fly. And for Helio Castroneves, he has to go just one more circuit of this 2.3-mile layout. You see that Will Power is well off the race line, so I think they'll keep that a local yellow since we're on the final lap. It won't make any difference. He's got a 5.5-second lead over Ryan Briscoe. this will be, if it holds up, the 9th time since 2001 at the Indy 500 that Team Penske is going to go 1-2. But none has the Hollywood storybook ending like this one has after the transporter fire earlier this week.
We're so used to saying all season long that it's been Target Chip Ganassi that has really dominated and been able to take everything and put it their way. And now the tide has changed.
It also will be the 2nd time this year that Team Penske has gone 1-2. If you remember, they did it back at Mid-Ohio, but it was Briscoe in front of Helio Castroneves through turns 9 and 9A, down through 10, getting ready for a hard right-hander into 11, and oh, Ed Carpenter takes it off course on the final lap. It won't affect Helio Castroneves. He's going to pick up win number 13 and end the drought at 29 and make the championship chase a battle again. The celebration. Can you imagine the morale boost this gives?
We've just found out that Helio Castroneves, you are the winner of the race.
No way, I knew it. I thought, I really think I won this thing, and hey, my man,
celebrating with Ryan Briscoe. We'll show it to you on the monitor, Helio, if you want to take a look at the finish.
I knew it. I gotta go and climb the fence because there is no way. I mean, it was awesome. Hey, we tried everything, you know, to win, and we did everything we could. Ganassi did a hell of a job. Guys, Team Penske, thank you so much to give him a great car. I mean, I have to thank everyone, and what a great finish, man. It was hard. I was trying everything I could.
Helio doesn't win the championship, but he wins the race today, Marty.
White flag here, white flag, bring it home.
1 lap to go, 2.5 miles, 4 corners. And Roger Penske
doesn't even crack a smile.
Never. But he knows what he's about to experience as well. Down the back straightaway for the final time.
1 mile to go. 2 corners.
This crowd, look at him, just saluting him. 5 weeks ago, Helio Castroneves was staring at jail, an orange suit, not a race suit. And now he becomes a 3-time winner of the biggest race in the world. Helio Castroneves wins at Indy.
Man, how's that feel? Way to go, baby, way to go! Hey, man, way to go. Great job, right into victory lane.
He also said it with kind of a sigh of just how intense this racetrack can be and just exhaustion, but, you know, getting the satisfaction of doing what he's doing right now, that's just gives you the love of the challenge of this high bank place.
We're on the last lap of the race. Down the backstretch, still no closing in by Ryan Briscoe.
Ain't gonna happen.
Helio Castroneves comes off of corner number 4, heads for the checkered flag, and Helio Castroneves wins at Texas, his 16th career win, his 2nd win of the year. Of course, he won at Indianapolis. His 13th win on an oval in the IndyCar Series, and it's the 5th Texas win for Team Penske in the last 8 races. The captain.
White flag is coming out. 1 more lap to go. There's Dario back in 3rd position, and Will Power right behind him.
Yeah, there's the podium spot right there. This is, I think, the battle, and he can do it. It's going to play out.
Yep. Okay, this is where we've seen all the passes. He should stay to the left.
He's on the overtake. They both are on the overtake.
Oh, looking to the inside in 5.
That might have been his last chance.
I don't. But with the traffic in front of him, it may just, you know, Franchitti just may have to dump the throttle once, and then he can get in there.
All right, it looks like that the win streak is broken. He has just a few more feet to go through turns 11 and 12.
Will Power's streak at 2 wins in a row is over. Helio Castroneves, through largely pit strategy, wins the Indy Grand Prix of Alabama here at Barber Motorsports Park. Don't forget, he goes for his 4th win at Indianapolis in May. And here is Will Power, who finishes in 4th position after winning the first 2 races of 2010.
Tim Cindric just told him on the radio, Helio, you're okay.
Here is the white flag. 1 more lap to go.
Robbie, you called it that. Before they ever rolled off, Robbie said, I have a feeling that Castroneves is going to roll the dice.
Quite a race in terms of strategy and racing on the track. Patience, experience, and fuel strategy pay off as Helio Castroneves records another victory in the 200th IZOD IndyCar Series race. It happens at Kentucky Speedway. And now, there's Tim Cindric. Helio wins. Ed Carpenter finishing 2nd. Dan Weldon is 3rd. Then Kanaan, Franchitti, Andretti, Dixon, Power, Patrick, and Bertrand Baguette finishes 10th. How about that? White flag, 1 more lap to go. Here comes 2nd and 3rd. Dario is 4.7 seconds behind. And Will Power has Dario where he wants him.
So Charles Burns could be looking for a big hug from Helio again.
Yeah, that's right. Well, fuel strategy helped him win in Kentucky. Today it was sheer speed and skill as Helio Castroneves wins the Indy Japan 300 at Twin Ring Motegi. Power 3rd, Briscoe 4th, Danica Patrick comes home in 5th position. Here come the remainder of the top 10. Ray Hall moved up a position near the end of the race and went to 8th. Alex Tagliani gets a good finish in 13th. And Justin Wilson finishes in 16th position. And those were the cars that were on the lead lap at the finish.
For years, and when they got close to run the championship last year, Tim Cindric got moved over to Will Power's car.
White flag is out for Helio Castroneves. The only man ever to win twice here at St. Petersburg is now on his way to another victory. And what a way to start the 2012 campaign. Down into turn 4 for the last time. No pressure from Scott Dixon, who is 5.5 seconds behind.
Oh, but the driver's feeling the pressure, Marty, because when you're in there, you're just making sure that you're staying away from the wall, doing everything correctly. You're listening to everything in the car.
And into turn number 10, the last time on Dan Weldon Way. And one of the guys who knew Dan Weldon oh so well, and I'm sure he's thinking of him after he crosses the finish line. It's Helio Castroneves coming out of turn number 14, down the front straightaway, and oh, what a way to start the season. Win number 3 at St. Petersburg. Scott Dixon comes across the line in 2nd, 3rd place to...
You know, I spoke to the Penske engineers just after the drivers' meeting here today, and they said that the track is going to cool off by 20 or 25 degrees.
Here, white flag, nice and smooth here.
And
nice and smooth.
Cars will get better as the evening goes on. That's exactly what's happening.
Clear by 20.
Clear by 20. It'll be his 4th win at Texas. He won in 04, 06, and 09 as he heads down the backstretch.
Let him go. Let him go.
We mentioned it'll be the 7th different winner in 8 races, but it'll be his first win on an oval since Motegi in 2010. Helio Castroneves takes the checkers.
Great job, buddy. Great job. All right. Great job. You guys awesome.
He also takes the points lead by himself.
There,
yesterday. Just got unlucky with the yellows. Coming to the white flag. Look at the gap that he's put on the rest of the field.
But it's been a perfect weekend for Roger Penske. And with Chevrolet winning both races in a row.
Let's not forget it was a week ago that he finished second in the Indianapolis 500 in one of the closest, most aggressive races we've ever seen against Hunter Ray. And here he is again, doing incredibly well in Detroit.
Marco Andretti just served his pass-through penalty for the contact as Castroneves works his way through the twisting 3, 4, 5 section off onto the backstretch for the final time at top speed.
Yeah, watch this one here. Hinchcliffe is trying to set up Charlie Kimball. Kimball started to move over, and Hinchcliffe says, I'll go on the outside. There we go. Tight, 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 tight. And I didn't think that was going to work.
Did he keep it off the wall? I thought he was going into the tires. That's a great job by Hinch.
Really good job by Kimball.
Well,
I was still third.
I think Kimball could have been a little bit more polite.
There's no time to be polite.
Final corners. Helio Castroneves scored his very first IndyCar win here years ago and climbed the fence for the first time. Now he comes off the corner, going to get his third victory at this track, and will he climb the fence again?
You are the man, eh? Oh! That's the way. Good job.
That was a lesson for everybody.
Yes!